Listen, bases loaded, bottom of the ninth. Pump up the volume, pump up the volume. Now, NBA Youngboy, after all the bodies that dropped in Louisiana, he is now using his cat to speak for him on IG. And now he's saying that he's doing 20 Xanax bars a day. And I sat back.
Bro, what do you mean he using his cat to speak for him on IG? What are you talking about, bro? Who is his cat? What's his cat?
He's saying that he's doing 20 Xanax bars a day.
And how is he doing 20 Xanax bars a day, bro? Won't you be like overly like tweaking won't you like wait like how's that possible?
And I sat back for years. I made a video on him last year, but
those dumb bitches last like what 8 hours. So how's you popping 20 in a day? It's 24 hours and what?
Sat back for years, and I knew his time was ticking. The guy in the middle is G Money. People in the comment section, they love to debate. This is why I thank God to be 37. I'm not debating with people who love to debate. I realize in this generation, everybody wants to be a Skip Bayless. Everybody wants to be a Shannon Sharp. Everybody wants to be an ESPN analyst. Everybody just want to be a Democrat. Everybody wants to be a Republican. Let it breathe. Everybody just wants to debate. So everybody that rocks with my content, real masculine men do not debate. People want to tell me in the comment section, NBA Youngboy never loved G Money. They were ops. To everybody who has...
Bro, NBA Youngboy, who said that, bro? Because the NBA Youngboy and G Money, I thought they was close homies and close friends at one point. So whoever said that, need to do their homework.
Compare our eyes. Do they look like ops in this picture? If they do not look like ops, put an 81 in the chat. You guys have to understand, I made videos about the South. I talked about Superstar Pride, and I had to take that video down. I might have to put it back up due to the guidelines. But at the end of the day, I don't complain about the guidelines. I just come back and I have to edit things out. It was a news clip in there, and it was a copyright strike. But I told you guys, down south, shout out to one of my guys from Louisiana. He left a comment. I never heard this phrase, but he calls it fattening the pig. I tend to call it rocking somebody to sleep. What happens down south is before a person takes you out, this is important to understand because up north, we don't do this. Up north, if we don't like you, we just don't like you. And we'll tell you we don't like you. In Baltimore City, growing up, like if a dude didn't like you, not trying to curse, but he'd be like, what you looking at? He'll let you know like he doesn't like you. It's well expressed in Maryland from Harford County to Baltimore to PG County. If somebody doesn't like you, you will know they don't like you and you will never have the luxury of becoming their friend. Down south, it's different. People, before they pull the trigger, they know your mother, they ate with your grandmother, they hang out with you, they know where you stay, they know where you live, they know if you got motion. The South is different. A lot of people right now, you're rolling up, and this is scary because you're probably watching this video right now, you're rolling up with your future killer. This is G Money right here, trapping off my iPhone 6. A lot of people want to say, oh, they were not friends, they were never close, they were always ops. Well, if they were always ops, how come NBA Youngboy was an extra in G Money biggest moment? Trapping off the iPhone 6 was one of his biggest hits.
Why you saying like that though? How come if they was never cool, how come NBA Youngboy was an extra inside his video when he was in his biggest moment? Why you say it like that, bro? You funny, bro.
You know, great production. They had the rental cars out. And at the end of the day, where was NBA Youngboy in the video? He was an extra in the video. He was just taking a bag. That was it. He had a short cameo in the video. You guys have to understand, when you have motion and you have things going around you, this is why I tell you guys, you got to move like an introvert. A lot of people on YouTube, they want to steal my message. They want to steal the delivery, but they don't live the life. When you're an introvert and you got motion and you're about to take off, guess what? The runway is clear. Nobody can stop you. Nobody can hop in front of the jet because the runway is clear. When you got motion and you got people who mean you no good around you. These people are watching your every move and they hating on you the whole time. NBA Youngboy was hating on G Money the whole time. So all NBA Youngboy needed was a perfect opportunity. It's like in the South, a lot of your friends that invite you to cookouts, a lot of your friends that invite you in their house, guess what? When you start to blow, all they need is a perfect opportunity. And down south, this is how they do you. This is the gem. What they do is they try to make a joke against you. And then when you check them, that's how they line you up. And I'm going to tell you, this is how they move down south. They might crack slick. They might say a little smart comment, you feel me? Or they might try to play you. And then when you check them, you fall into their trap. I call it lining somebody up. Down south, that's what they do. Now, people want to say NBA Youngboy and G Money, they were always ops. If they were always ops, how come he's in the video carrying a bag? And how come he's in the video looking sad? He's in the video trapping off my iPhone 6. If it wasn't for G Money, NBA Youngboy would not have been inspired to even be a rapper. You guys have to understand, NBA Youngboy signed a deal. And people in the industry, we also watch this with Casino Jizzle, shout out to Memphis. When you are independent and you are outside the industry, I also had a caller last night on tour. The people in the industry, they mad because they have to party with Puff. They mad because they have to kiss Birdman. They mad because now they're taking orders from Jay Prince. And we also have Jay Prince in a later slide. NBA Youngboy, Jay Prince is his handler. Birdman is his handler. Everybody thinks NBA Youngboy is a gangster. Taking out somebody you love is not gangster. And this is why I have to make this video, because I knew I had to give it time. There's a lot of stuff that I know. I don't speak about it because we need time for the collapse. You cannot take out somebody you love. One of my guys in Wilmington, Delaware. Somebody I grew up in Newcastle, Delaware. Quick story. The gun went off and he took out his best friend on accident. It haunted him. So later on, he ended up taking his own life. You cannot take out somebody you love. If you take out somebody you love, it's going to haunt you. They say if you ever take somebody out, you see that person's face for the rest of your life. A lot of people don't talk about this because a lot of fans are just fans. We like entertainment. We like hip hop. But just like Little Bootsy's responsible for Duke the Jeweler, Mo 3, and many more, NBA Youngboy is also responsible for the hands of G Money and many more. NBA Youngboy gave somebody $5,000 to take out G Money. You think this is a good leader? You think this is a good friend? So the guy right now sitting in prison, his life messed up. But guess what? NBA Youngboy, his life is also messed up too. That mansion is a cover-up. That mansion is a front. He is rotten. He is rotten in the mansion. And now he claims he has a white uncle, a white family. Listen, his handlers, it's not going to last. It's not going to end well for NBA Youngboy. And I'm going to show you on the next slide how these guys are Luciferians, but the fans don't care. They still love the music because they're under a trance. They're under a spell. Now, this is his cat's Instagram, and it says, Thoughts of Neon. So he's speaking for his cat. And it said, everything designer and demonic. Okay. Oh, he's not a Luciferian. He's just saying that because it's tasteful. He's just saying that because it's entertaining. Repeat. Everything designer. I told you guys. A lot of people, they value this European lifestyle. When people say designer, they're talking about Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada. It's all the European lifestyle. At the end of the day, a lot of people without money, they lust after this lifestyle. They envy this lifestyle, and they don't want to work. NBA Youngboy did not have a job. You guys have to understand, NBA Youngboy was an unemployed. He wasn't a shooter, but he had unemployed shooters around him. When I talk about unemployed shooters, a lot of people like to laugh because it's something people don't talk about. But, you know, spending time going to Morgan State and hanging out in Monument Street in front of JJ's Chicken, all I saw was unemployed shooters on dirt bikes. If you ever go to Baltimore, you don't have to stay because you're not allowed to walk. Drive through Monument Street, and you're going to see nothing but unemployed shooters hanging outside. And I know a lot of people are going to say, but they're getting money. No, they're moving the government's work. If you're moving the government's work, that's not work. The government put in the drugs, you sell them, you go to their prison, their hotel, their home, their housing, their food, you're unemployed. So when I say unemployed shooters, I'm speaking on it from seeing them on Monument Street. I have seen them on North Ave. I have seen them, and they do nothing but take people out to eat a steak. When Chef G took out his ops, he invited the shooters for a steak dinner. After somebody did Chef G's a coward. After somebody did his dirty work and took out a life, they literally took a man out of this earth, and all Chef G did was invite somebody to a steak dinner. These guys are ridiculous. You guys have to understand, NBA Youngboy is now communicating through his cat that he's taking 20 Xanax a day. You guys have to understand, what profits a man if he gains the whole world but lose his soul? This man has 7 to 10 cars, popping 20 Xanax a day. I don't care what nobody say. I'm a reserved guy. You feel me? I love to relax in high rises and villas, but I also like to go out.
Talking about what it's like, it's me, Leon. I've been seeing a lot. My dad so unhealthy. What the fuck, bro? His mental, he blows his money making people who don't care to see the signs that's dirty in their face. 20 cents, they please help my man. My first breaking bag on the
Side.
That can't be his page.
You guys have to understand, before NBA Youngboy was on house arrest, he took off running from FBI agents. They had a plan for him. They were on to him. And at the end of the day, they made him sell his soul.
I did see something like that, though.
This is what he's writing on the Instagram about his cat. I've been seeing a lot. My dad is so unhealthy. He's speaking about himself through his cat. This is what you call the ghost of G Money is haunting him. He cannot escape this. It's blood on his hands for G Money. To all the family members of G Money, I just want to say I'm using my platform, and we will get justice for G Money. NBA Youngboy cannot get away with this. The same way Jay Prince Jr. cannot get away with Duke 093. The same way Bootsy cannot get away with Duke 093. We are not going to let NBA Youngboy get away with the blood shed of G Money. So now he wants to play crazy. You're not crazy. You can't get away with this. I've been seeing a lot. My dad's so unhealthy. It scares his mental. He blows his